just gone out to feed the horses this morning, and after the crazy storms last night, there's a big tree down and it's on Nova's paddock fence and she's missing.
Well, that's never a message you like to get in the morning. I know the winds last night were huge. The whole house was rattling, so I could only imagine how many trees had come down. It was time to head outside and see what damage had been done to the paddock. Make sure Nova was okay. Hopefully she was just in the paddocks nearby grazing next to her friend. So there it was. I thought it was going to be an entire gum tree. It was just a solid branch, but enough to knock over both the boundary fence and the horse paddock fence, and for her to carefully step over the wires and get outside. Well, hopefully she's okay. We'll go and find her shortly. For now, we wanted to show you Aurora's progress this week.
Okay, so Aurora is finally coming good. It's very exciting. She's still really scary to ride. There's just no balance. Why is there no balance? Of course I understand why there's no balance, but it's just not something that I'm used to. So we have to go a lot more forward, which feels like a scary roller coaster, because it literally feels like a roller coaster to me. It falls in, it falls out, it has sharp turns, it has times where the horse underneath you isn't underneath you anymore, and it goes really fast. Clearly a trot's not very fast, but for me this feels very unnatural and very unorganized and very unbalanced, which is something I haven't experienced for a very long time. But yeah, we're just sending her forward, and that's why I've got Phil in the middle, just to help me make sure that I'm thinking like really forward, and to answer everything with forward, which is always the dressage answer. And you can see she's really starting to lift her back there. She was really, and so that's where I give the hand and I tell her she's such a good girl. And she really needs my outside rein, so my left rein. Sometimes I really take it out from outside her neck just to really help her with her balance and to make sure she wants to fall into the right. You can see I'm really happy to give her the right rein, and then every now and then I've got to put that left rein a little bit outside of where I'd normally have it. Like obviously you want your hands right in the middle, but my hands are a lot more wider just to give her that space and that place of where I want her to be balanced and want her to be happy. But I'm very proud of her because she really tried to turn into a dressage horse. So very excited that she will one day be a dressage horse, which is, what we want and what we want things to happen. So very excited. Trust that was fun to watch, and it's going to be really slow. It's going to be really slow, and thank you so much for all the lovely comments and the helpful comments. I really appreciate it. I am not, please let it be clear, I'm not a racehorse retrainer. I've never retrained a thoroughbred in my entire life. The thoroughbred that I got had already been retrained into a dressage horse when I did it. So I have no idea what I'm doing. And I hope that's okay. I'm not doing this video to say do it like this. I am the expert. I am just showing you a journey of me having some fun and turning a thoroughbred and a racehorse, hopefully, fingers crossed, into a really cool dressage horse, because I really love teaching horses dressage. I really love teaching them how to move in a different way, and I love teaching them to, carry me in a balanced way and be more balanced and have more weight on their hind leg, and then be able to move their body around and teach them all the tricks like the shoulder in and the travers and the half pass, and hopefully even a flying change. So that's where we're at. I trust it was enjoyable, and I'll see you guys next week.
So what happened to our missing horse? As for our furry friend Nova, aka Big Bay, well, when the tree came down, who knows what she did. She could have carefully walked over the wires, or she could have absolutely lost her nut and just galloped around. Let's go with option A. I feel that after the tree came down, the wires were down here, I reckon she just walked out, looked for her friend in Aurora, and then basically wanted to hang out with her in a safer, more nice paddock. So I reckon she walked down this path, went up here, found Aurora, and in the morning she was basically grazing right next to her. All we had to do was close the gate. The paddock left a mess from the tree. There was certainly no way for a horse to be able to be returning into this paddock. So a little bit of maintenance, some tree cutting, some stacking of the branches, and then a bit of wire fixing, just making sure it's all tight. The paddock in no time was back to being perfect for Nova to return. It was all safe, it was all good, and just like that, it was back to brand new. After her big dramas this week, we thought we'd have a bit of fun on the arena before getting her into work and sitting and writing on her. So here's what we did with Nova this week.
Today we're going to have some fun with the gorgeous, well, I call her still Big Bay. Big Bay wants to play.
Weird.
So we thought we would just see what happens. What happens? So Big Bay is loving the mirror. She's a bit like me, loves the mirror. Now she's going to go for a bit of a trot. Well, I would go for a bit of a trot too if this big ball was coming at me. Do you want to play? So sometimes it's nice for them to just come into the arena and not have to do dressage, but to play and do different things. So I might just give her some carrot. I want her to think that I'm the nice carrot lady. No, we're going to go for a gallop. Oh, what is that? What is that?
Nope.
It was good to see her having some fun on the arena, exploring her environment
Nope.
and share some of her beautiful personality. And do you remember this? At one stage, she wouldn't even eat carrots.
And we've been offering her carrots a lot. And she wants to, but she's just not sure.
But now, absolutely loves them, along with licorice also.
What's this? What's this? Do you want to come look? She's like, you're a weird human. But I do like carrots now. Want to play with it? Do you want to play with it? You just like carrots. Do you want to play?
Nope.
Should we kick it?
No!
Should we kick it?
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So she has completely joined up with Phil. Do you want to play with Phil? Want to play with the camera?
Hey gal. I've even got some licorice in my pocket too. Think she wants a licorice one this time?
Yeah, and then like trot backwards. I reckon she'll follow you. Like start with the walk.
Okay.
Good girl. Good girl. Hey, do you want to play? We're here to play soccer. Should we play? No, I just
we
want to
put the
play
carrot
with the
on top of the
camera.
ball?
Yeah. Yeah, where'd it go? Here. It's not always with Phil. It's not always with Phil.
Hey.
Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You want to follow me?
Well, that's it for this week. We hope you're loving these videos, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And stay tuned because there's a lot more writing of these two girls coming up soon. Until next time, have a great week.